Come on in, fellas. We just finished the boys' room, and I need to show you some things. Welcome to our gallery of art. Hello, good boy. You guys ready? This is the boys' room. They've graduated from a crib. You guys were potty training them as we speak. So big year for the halls. So to commence, we have the Marlowe twin beds in moss velvet. I love these so much. They don't take up too big of a footprint, and I don't have a big space. So what we did here is I did 2 of them, and I pushed them to the corners so I could have as much play area in between as possible, and I could get as large of a nightstand as I could to store all their cute little socks and underwear and bow ties and things. And we have our Miles in the dark walnut. So they did move rooms, but we did not abandon the art that was in their room. They've had this like darling jaguar protecting them in their nursery, and so we brought it over to this room, and I love it. And we did the walls in blue because that's Lolo's favorite color. Louis' color is green. The green beds on the blue wall was like everything their little boy hearts could dream of. Don't go neutral in your kids' rooms. This is the first time they get to express who they are. They have favorite colors. They have favorite shows. They have favorite toys. And I love it. It's the colors of nature. It's what we see outside the window with the barn, and the cognacs and earthy tones feels like something that they can really grow into. This mobile, can you hear it? The kids screaming. Those are my kids outside. Got that? Okay. Tom and I got this at an art show in Texas, and we just loved it. And this was before we had kids. I had no spot for it, but it somehow found its home here. Like, it's so good, and I just love it so much. And so I love art, and I love it when I can hang 3-dimensional art in a space. Anyway, it's just lovely. You know that we love a non-directional object, and that includes like the curves. We see it in the Marlowe bed, which I love. I've loved this so long because it has this dip, and then it kind of curves up and radiuses on both sides. This was really key in picking these ones out for this room because I knew they had to float in front of a square window, and everything in a room is square. And so feeling that arcuation and that shape is just pinnacle. It's so, so good. And it goes so great. Remember my curved frame on the Jaguar? You see like all these like little hash marks? The framer was so good. And he just like made it look like he had its way with my frame. So anyway, super authentic. I love the gold on the blue. So we have the Jaguar, the curves of Marlowe. One fun thing, I tried out a few different lamps here, but this is one that I've had in my collection for a while, and it's like 32 or 34 inches tall. It's a big girl, but there's something about that kind of pediment detail of having like the height of the bed's dip, and then it reaches up, and then we crowned it with, you guys, the Roman shades. My mom, Provo grandma, is 80 years old tomorrow, and she just whipped these out. She made these Romans for me out of my favorite Schumacher fabric. I love this fabric. I think it's so good. It feels like luxe, but Minecraft, but boys and chambray and casual. And they just made my whole ceiling just grow. So again, we're only 8-foot ceilings, but by, again, mounting that window treatment all the way to the ceiling is like the biggest game changer. Oh, the mushroom. The mushroom. You guys, I love this thing so much. This deconstructed tiger print that we've had a crush on forever. It's like the perfect size. Like, it's right in line with like my kids' heights. And they just like lift this up and carry it from like side to side. And it's just like cute. Yes, they launch themselves. 100%. They do. But it's solid. So that's good. The Sussex rug, guys. I have such a, I don't know if it's because my name starts with an S. And this resembles an S, almost like a Stussy. But it's the Sussex. This is our newest rug. And it's probably my favorite rug that we've ever designed. And it's so graphic. And again, it kind of has that Minecraft appeal. Again, with the window treatments and all the things. It's kind of this play on geometry. It feels masculine. It feels luxury. It will grow from like childhood to teenager really, really well. And the color is just like a good pair of boots. It's that spicy cognac color. That's money with any color scheme you have. So get the Sussex. It's a game changer. Total game changer. The Mitzi, guys. Bookshelf. A tall bookshelf. I needed something like this for all my kids' collections. Do not abandon their collections. That is what they love. You can have their books, their shoes, their Legos, their animals, all the things so that they can feel themselves in their space. They'll be so happy to see their own collections. So have the Legos out. Have the Matchbox cars out. Get those out there on their shelves and make sure that it evolves as they evolve. those are my tips on how to design a kid's room. Good luck. They're usually the most fun spaces when we're working with a client, and for sure for me. Thanks for coming and checking out the boys' room. They're going to be here in any second, and they will launch off these beds. They will be bouncing off the walls, so out you go.